Hi, Nelson.
Good to see you, Amy. What can I do for you?
Is there anything else you can tell me about life before the bombs?
I think that's enough stories for now.
I think I'd like to read for a while, if that's okay.
Of course. What subject are you interested in reading about?
I'm interested in learning something about history.
Wonderful. I think I've got just the book for you.
If you can't hear singing, but you see their eyes glow red, the Reaper will be coming to take away the dead.
Hey guys, what's going on?
Hi, Amy.
How about letting me have a turn?
Sure.
Last night and the night before, my lungs were feeling kind of sore. Will they let me stay at home or put me in the quarantine zone? Mama, mama, I feel sick. Call the doctor quick, quick, quick. Doctor, doctor, will I die? Close your eyes and count to 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm still alive and on Channel 5. Miss Mary Mac, 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 all dressed in black, 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 because her brother had an attack, tack, tack. He asked the ministry, if they had work, to get some medicine, as a perk. He went away, and to this day, nobody knows if he's okay, Okay, I think that's enough for me. I'll see you kids later.
Bye, Amy. When the Reaper comes around, he'll take away your soul.
Fripp Square. I do so love the dirty looks I get from people when I walk through here. This guy is the local news delivery system for the residents of Fripp Square. Hello there.
May I help you with something?
Have you heard the name Silas Harrison?
I have, yes. He's fairly well known around these parts.
Can you tell me anything about him? Like where he lives?
Lady, I'm a town crier, not a town directory. If you want to put your nose where it don't belong, you're better off talking to Flora and Genevieve on the other side of the square.
So you're a town crier? What do you actually do?
I deliver the news to the people of Fripp Square. They ask about specific headlines, I tell them. Some sort of breaking news arrives from the government, I read it. It's rather simple, really.
Can I hear some news?
Very well. Right now, the top headlines are Ministry of Energy restarts generators. Terrorists rumored in the market district. Mysterious object spotted over quarantine zone. And the weather report. So, what'll it be?
What's the weather report?
You'll soon find out. Attention citizens! The following is an important news bulletin. Weather conditions are as follows. Partly cloudy with a 0% chance of rain. Today's high will be 24 degrees Celsius and the low will be 20. This concludes the news bulletin. Please resume your normal activities.
Hello there.
May I help you with something?
I've got some news for you. I've got the perfect life.
You, of all people, have the perfect life? I guess that really is news.
I've got things to do. We'll talk later.
Well then, don't let me keep you.
This poster is encouraging people to get vaccinated for green lung. If only it were that easy for everyone. That's a pretty dramatic statue. I guess that must be the eponymous Mr. Fripp. I don't think that would be a good idea. This guy's picked a very strategic location. I'd rather not get too close. That raven makes the statue look a lot classier. You know, I have to admit, this one is kind of cute. He looks fairly lost in thought. Excuse me, sir?
Hello, miss. Oh, what can I do for you?
I'm Amy Wellard. It's nice to meet you.
Pleasure to meet you too, Amy. My name is Maximilian Huber, but please call me Max.
Do you live around here?
Yes, just around the corner, but ever since my wife passed, I like to get out of the house and spend time with my friends.
Your friends?
Yes, the ravens.
So, how much time do you spend with your friends?
Not all day, but most of it. They are beautiful creatures, aren't they? How those Reaper cultists have turned them into a symbol of fear is beyond me, but to each his own, I suppose. I only wish I had something to feed them with. The poor things look terribly hungry.
What do they eat?
Anything, really. Meat, vegetables, insects. They're not picky eaters by any means.
I'm looking for Silas Harrison. Do you know him?
Know him? Not personally, but I know who he is, certainly.
You wouldn't happen to know where he lives, would you?
I'm afraid not. I never had any cause to pay him any social calls at his home. My apologies.
You know, it's days like these that make me realize I've got the perfect life.
That's a lovely attitude to have, my dear. Your optimism is inspiring.
Have a nice day, sir.
You too, my dear.
The Ministry of Knowledge. It's where they keep all the documents and educational materials from before the bombs. Extremely limited access, of course. There's no way I can just walk in there. I'd have to fill out heaps of paperwork and probably wait years for an appointment. That's Nero's banner. He's in charge of the Ministry of Knowledge. This is the intersection of Jordan Street and Booth Avenue. I can't think of anything I could do with that. That's the tiniest raven I've ever seen. Wow, a 2003 Fairway debutante. I'm surprised it's still intact. Most of these were gutted for parts and metal in the years after Blast Day. A little too modern for my needs. Plus, I don't think the people around here would take too kindly to scavengers. It's a small waste bin. It appears to be almost full to the brim.
No, you absolutely mustn't.
I'm not picking up those ladies' garbage.
Ugh,
please stop staring at me? Did no one teach you that it's rude to stare?
Excuse me?
Yeah. Oh. Where did you come from? She looks like she just came from the quarantine zone. Don't be silly. You know nobody ever leaves that awful place. In any case, I'm sure you've got a lottery job you should be doing. Why don't you run along and leave us to our conversation? Which reminds me, I need some new servants. I was entertaining guests the other day, and they kept interrupting. Good help just keeps getting harder to come by.
I'd sooner cut off my own tongue before speaking to those snobs again. Excuse me, sir?
Hello, miss. What can I do for you?
Do you know the two women over there? They're kind of rude.
Them? Oh, don't pay them any mind. They're just a couple of harpies who have nothing better to do with their time than gossip about everything. You should hear them any time the newsman reads out a headline. It's non-stop chatter. But please, let's discuss something more worthwhile, shall we?
Have a nice day, sir.
You too, my dear.
Hello, Marishka.
Amy, hello!
Do you have any vegetables a raven might like to eat?
Ravens? Yes, I see them around my garden all the time. They love my alfalfa sprouts.
Have you got any for sale?
Sure, but take this bag. On the house.
Are you sure?
Yes, I owe you after helping me with the guard. It's the least I can do.
Thanks. I have to go now.
Okay, you come back and see me again soon, all right?
Hello there.
May I help you with something?
Can I hear some news?
Very well. Right now, the top headlines are Ministry of Energy restarts generators. Terrorists rumored in the market district. Mysterious object spotted over quarantine zone. And the weather report. So, what'll it be?
I'd like to hear mysterious objects spotted over quarantine zone.
Right you are.
Attention citizens, the following is an important news bulletin. This past week, several citizens reported sighting a strange object in the sky over the quarantine zone. Rumors have persisted that it was the Reaper. However, the Ministry of Knowledge insists that this is not the case. The aristocracy reminds citizens not to be swayed by baseless rumors and superstitions. This concludes the news bulletin. Please resume your normal activities.
It's full of alfalfa sprouts. Excuse me, sir? I got this bag of alfalfa sprouts. You know, so you can feed the birds.
Thank you. This will certainly make the birds pleased.
Excuse me, sir?
Hello, miss. What can I do for you?
That little raven up there isn't getting any food.
You're right. I'll toss some extra food closer to it so it can eat.
Those flying rats just knocked the waste bin over. Oh, the smell! Disgusting. I hope a street cleaner comes to clean it up. Seriously!
The raven knocked over the bin. It spilled garbage all over the street.
Well, it's about time someone came. Now, what was that you were saying, Genevieve?
Do you believe in the Reaper, Flora?
Goodness, no. That's just a bedtime story to scare children.
I don't know. The other day, I could have sworn I saw a raven with red eyes staring at me.
Really, Jenny, I wouldn't have expected you to be the superstitious type. Please, let's talk about something else.
I'm not picking up those ladies' garbage. I'd sooner cut off. That's a nice statue, although the base looks a bit unstable. I can't reach it from down here. The main entrance to the Ministry of Medicine. I have to find a way in there. Even if it wasn't locked, I don't think I could just go waltzing in there without permission. Must be some kind of checkpoint for visitors. Doesn't look like it would be very comfortable in there. He looks kind of bored. Excuse me.
What is it, citizen?
Could you tell me about this building, sir?
You don't get out much, do you? This is the Ministry of Medicine. They're in charge of all health-related issues in the city.
So this is where people come to get their vaccines?
Correct. Entry is by appointment only, I'm afraid.
I kind of figured as much. You know someone named Silas Harrison?
Silas Harrison? The name sounds familiar. But then, I see plenty of names on a daily basis. I have to write the name of all scheduled appointments here in my ledger.
Don't suppose I could have a peek at your ledger?
Afraid not, miss. This is for government eyes only. And, not to be rude, but you don't look like a government employee to me.
I just have to say, I've got the perfect life.
Good for you, miss. Now please, move along.
Keep up the good work.
Have a nice day, miss.
I can't get in there with the guard inside. I can't reach it from down here. Let's hope this works.
What was that? What a mess. I told them this would happen eventually.
It looks like he's taking his time. That's good. I'd better not disturb him right now. Let's just have a look at this ledger. Here we go. Silas Harrison is being visited by a doctor this evening for green lung treatment. This information could be very important to certain people. Might be a good idea to take it with me. Hello there.
May I help you with something?
Can I hear some news?
Very well. Right now, the top headlines are Ministry of Energy restarts generators. Terrorists rumored in the market district. Mysterious object spotted over quarantine zone. And the weather report. So, what'll it be?
How How about Ministry of Energy restarts generators?
Fine.
Attention citizens, the following is an important news bulletin. The Ministry of Energy released a report saying that they have succeeded in restarting 60% of the city's reactors. As a result, more power will be available, starting with the area around Fripp Square. This concludes the news bulletin. Please resume your normal activities.
Hello there.
May I help you with something?
Can I hear some news?
Very well. Right now, the top headlines are Ministry of Energy restarts generators. Terrorists rumored in the market district. Mysterious object spotted over quarantine zone. And the weather report. So, what'll it be?
I want to hear terrorists rumored in the market district.
If you wish.
Attention citizens, the following is an important news bulletin. Rumors have surfaced of a group of terrorists headquartered somewhere in the market district. These dissidents are to be considered armed and extremely dangerous to public safety. Anyone with information leading to their arrest is encouraged to report to the nearest aristocrat guard. This concludes the news bulletin. Please resume your normal activities.
According to this page, Silas Harrison is getting a green lung treatment this evening at sunset. I think you should have a look at this.
Interesting.
Attention citizens, the following is an important news bulletin. Silas Harrison, noted government philanthropist, has contracted green lung. He is due to begin medical treatment this evening. Anyone who has had contact with Harrison is advised to monitor their symptoms and should notify the Ministry of Medicine if they begin feeling ill. This concludes the news bulletin. Please resume your normal activities.
Excuse me, sir?
Hello, miss. What can I do for you?
That little raven up there isn't getting any food.
You're right. I'll toss some extra food closer to it so it can eat.
Oh, they've knocked the bin over again! Little monsters. Why doesn't Tiberius just have them shot to extinction? You know, that's not a bad idea. They should make that a lottery job immediately.
The raven knocked over the bin. It spilled garbage all over the street.
Can you believe Harrison kept his disease to himself?
I know. I was just at his manor last week. Now I'll need to go to the ministry and get checked.
Everyone on Thredson Street will. He should know better than to throw parties if he's got green lung.
I'll bet his gardener gave it to him. His love of topiaries will be the death of him.
Interesting. A mansion on Thredson Street with topiaries. I just hope Harrison's tastes are unique.
Oh dear, you frightened them.
I'm Dr. Collins from the Ministry, here to see Mr. Harrison.
Of course. He's in his room. Just walk down the hall. It's the fourth door to the left.
Damn, looks like I got here too late. But maybe there's still a way I can get close to the doctor without being seen. Nice, even if I have no idea what it's supposed to be. Rattling the bush will only draw unwanted attention. Decadent. This Harrison guy is clearly doing well for himself. I won't be able to get inside from here. Hard to tell from this distance, but it looks like that's the kitchen in there. I can't do much with the windows from here. Fancy doors. Too bad they're just out of my reach. I don't think I'll be able to just walk right into the manor. I'll need to be a little more subtle. Nice looking bird, although I'm not sure what kind that's supposed to be. I don't think that would be a good idea. He's got quite the artist's touch. These topiaries are pretty impressive. I don't think drawing attention to myself is a good idea. Interesting. Looks like the house goes back a ways in that direction. This window looks into the kitchen. This window looks into the kitchen. Time to do a little peeping. This window looks into the kitchen. This window looks into a bedroom.
Good evening, Mr. Harrison. What seems to be the trouble?
You know damn well what the trouble is. I've got that blasted plague.
What symptoms have you been having?
Last week, the coughing started. Since then, it's only gotten worse. And yesterday, I hacked up some blood. I've had a fever all of today and haven't felt like eating anything since yesterday. Not to mention, I haven't been able to sleep a wink.
I see. Have you been in contact recently with anyone showing symptoms of the disease?
Well, 2 weeks ago I was relaxing outside in my yard when some vagrant came by to ask if I could spare any food. Well, naturally I told him I couldn't, but he became belligerent when he heard that and spat in my face. To think, a man of my stature with green lung. I can't imagine the scandal.
Green lung doesn't discriminate, Mr. Harrison. It can affect anyone.
So can you do anything for me, Doctor?
Not to worry. You're in good hands. Your support of the Ministry of Knowledge means you'll receive only the finest care the government can offer. I'm going to give you a dose of vaccine. That should fix you up by morning, but you'll need to get another dose in about a month's time.
Why can't you eggheads at the Ministry of Medicine get off your collective asses and develop a cure already?
We're trying, believe me. This isn't an easy disease to cure, but the treatment works almost instantly. You'll see.
So I'm stuck getting this injection once a month for the rest of my life?
I'm afraid so, although I'm sure you'll agree that it beats the alternative.
Yes, well, that is true. I could be dying in the streets like those filthy mongrels in the quarantine zone.
Yes, with the monthly injection, you won't have to worry about entering the terminal phase.
Let's not think about that. A dreadful business, really. Let's focus on my treatment.
Of course. Just hold still a moment. There we go. You should feel like a new man in just a few hours. I'm going to leave an appointment card here for you. Just bring it to the Ministry of Medicine when you're due for your next vaccine dose.
Can't I send my servant to get it for me and bring it back here?
The green lung vaccine is a valuable commodity, Mr. Harrison. We don't release it to just anyone.
So can't you just come back and shoot me up when it's time? I don't want to have to go all that way.
We'll see. I know you've curried favor with the aristocracy, but I'll leave the card here just in case. Oh, and I'll leave a little something with your butler to help you sleep. But give the vaccine a few minutes to circulate before you take it.
Thank you, Doctor. I appreciate it.
Think nothing of it. Feel better, Mr. Harrison.
That card is my ticket into the ministry. But how am I supposed to get it?
Damn! Where is that confounded servant of mine?
Someone clearly cleans this glass daily. It's spotless. The window's not locked, but I can't open it while Harrison is awake. Looks like there's nobody upstairs. Either someone was careless, or they just enjoy a cool breeze. I can't reach it. They're creeping up the side of the mansion. So cliché. Those vines are way too flimsy to support my weight. Anyway, I don't need to go upstairs. I don't see how I can use that there.
I've given him a dose of vaccine. He should be back to normal by tomorrow.
Oh, joy. I'm so relieved.
If it's any help, I have some sleeping pills for him. He should be ready to take them shortly.
Good. At least that'll give me some more peace for a while. Soon enough, he'll start ringing that damn bell for everything again.
Well, I wish you luck. I need to head back to the ministry now.
Thank you, Doctor. Have a nice evening.
You too.
These windows haven't got curtains. Huh, it's unlocked. I'm guessing this is what Harrison uses to call his servant. The bell is just out of reach. That rope attaches to the bell and continues on along the ceiling. This has to be the rope I saw in Harrison's bedroom. I can't quite reach the rope. An odd place to store a sack of flour. I guess they must have used it recently. I'm no baker. That can stay right where it is. This is most likely where Harrison keeps all his fancy silverware. I haven't got time to go rifling through kitchen drawers. Would you look at that? It's like a portable well. Ah, that's nice. A variety of knives. They don't look like they've been used much. I've already got a weapon. I wonder if he gets his from the salt flats, too. I don't think I'll be needing any more salt right now. I wonder if Clem or Gordon would be interested in something like that. Ugh, there are snails in here. Rich people are weird. A ladle and a wooden spoon. Standard kitchen equipment, I guess. I'm sure no one will notice one missing ladle. Those towels are surprisingly clean. Guess they don't see much use. Nice and soft. Looks like someone hasn't washed up yet. I'm not the maid. I wonder when these were made. They don't exactly look fresh. They look stale. I'd rather not. Someone made tea recently. It smells slightly fruity. I was never much of a tea drinker. I can't believe all this food is going to waste on just one person. Well, if nobody else is gonna eat it. A little dry, but at least it's better than nothing. Odd. I would have thought someone as well-to-do as Harrison would have an electric stove. No time for cooking now. Looks like tonight's dinner is some kind of soup. Smells good. This could come in handy if I decide to start up a soup kitchen. Well, that didn't do much. Even with the ladle, the rope is still too high for me to reach. I don't see how I can use that there. I don't need a wooden spoon.
And so it begins. You rang for me, sir?
About 10 minutes ago. What on earth took you so long?
I was...
Never mind the excuses. Just give me one of those sleeping pills the doctor gave you.
Yes, sir. Will you be wanting it with your usual lemon and elderberry tea?
That's fine.
Then if you'll excuse me, I'll return shortly.
Finally. I thought he'd never get to sleep. Quietly now. He may be a crotchety old geezer, but I can't help but feel sorry for him. Waking him up would be a very bad idea. Harrison must not like sleeping in the dark. I don't want to risk waking Harrison up. That's a fairly big bed for someone who's sleeping alone. Not a chance. That kind of looks like a funeral urn. I'd really rather not get too close. Why would Harrison have a chair here? Is it for people to watch him sleep? I have more important things to do than watch an old man sleep. That card is my ticket into the Ministry of Medicine. So now I'm stealing an old man's only means of getting more vaccine. I really hope there's something in the ministry worth finding, Danton. This card says that Silas Harrison is entitled to an evaluation with a Dr. Elliot Collins. Oh no. No, please. Of all the times.
What? Who's there?
Shit!
Ophelia? Is that you? Well, they told me you were dead. Oh, my dear Ophelia, come back to take care of me when I'm sick. I knew you would. Ophelia? Are you there, my love?
That was a little too close. That must be Harrison's servant. Guess that's how he copes. I don't want to draw his attention. Denby, you mentioned before you were good at copying handwriting.
Yeah, sure.
Do you think you could copy this doctor's writing?
Shouldn't be a problem. What do you need me to do?
change the name on this card to mine.
Oh, yeah, easy. Just give me 2 minutes. There you go.
Hey, nice job. Thanks. This card says that I'm entitled to an evaluation with a Dr. Elliot Collins. Don't get into any trouble, Dunby.
I just forged a government document for you, Amy. I think that's kind of impossible now.
Excuse me.
What is it, citizen?
I'm here to see Dr. Collins.
Is that so? I assume you have an appointment?
Yes, I've got my card right here.
So you do. All right, I'll open the door for you. You'll be checked in and directed to his office. Enjoy your day, and I hope you feel better.
Thanks. I've got exactly one chance to get this right. Hope I can do it. Here goes nothing.
Hello, miss. May I help you?
I've got an appointment with Dr. Collins.
I see.
Is there a problem?
Well, how can I put this kindly? You don't exactly look like our normal type of visitor.
What does that mean?
It's just the way you're dressed. It's not typical of the people we normally see here. How exactly did you get your appointment, if I may ask?
Oh, I stole my appointment card. I really need to be here.
Wow. I have to admit, I wasn't expecting an answer like that.
So what now? Are you going to call the guards to come arrest me?
Hey, I may be a government employee, but I'm not a monster.
I've got the perfect life.
What? Is Danton stupid? Didn't she at least tell you to get a disguise?
Well, she did, actually, but I found a better way.
You do realize how much you stand out, right? If you try and see the doctor looking like that, they'll call security and have you escorted out. Then they'll start asking me questions about why I let you in, and things will only escalate from there.
So, any ideas on how I can get a disguise?
I'll have to think about it. Just don't go any further into the ministry until we figure something out.
Danton's mole. Don't know how much he'll actually be able to help me, though. Is that what the wig heads look like without their masks? If so, I can see why they never take them off. No way. I do not want that thing anywhere near me. What are those supposed to be? I shouldn't touch it. Looks expensive. It's kind of hypnotic.
Please don't touch that. It's very delicate.
This looks like some kind of directory. It might be useful in getting around this place. That leads further into the ministry. Hey.
What can I help you with?
Is the central storage room accessible from here?
Sorry, I don't know. They keep the location secret, and I'm not at a high enough rank to have that information.
What's that panel used for?
It's a directory. Navigating the ministry can be a bit daunting, so it's designed to ease the process. People still manage to get lost, though. I don't know why they made this place so confusing.
So have you thought of a place to get a disguise yet?
Honestly, the only place I can think of would be the staff locker room. It's just down the hall. Hopefully you won't run into anybody on the way there. Just look it up on the directory so you know where to go. And be extremely careful. If my cover gets blown because of you...
I'll be discreet, I promise. Thanks for your help.
It's what I'm here for.
Welcome to the Ministry of Medicine. Please select a destination or request directions.
I'd like some directions, please.
Please state the name of the room you would like directions to.
Central storage.
One moment, please. Error. Password required. I'm sorry. You do not have proper clearance to access that information. Do you require further directions?
Dr. Collins' office.
One moment, please. Follow the west wing hallway 3 doors down, then make 2 rights, followed by a sharp left. It is the 4th door on the left. Do you require further directions?
The staff locker room?
One moment, please. Walk down the hall 2 meters, then make a left. Do you require further directions?
Nothing else, thanks.
Thank you for using this directory. Have a pleasant day.
No, he was right. I can't go there in this outfit. Looks like one of the doctors left their coat hanging here. The Ministry seems like a pretty tight ship. I don't think I'll be able to disguise myself in this doctor's coat without raising any suspicions. But let's just see if there's anything in the pocket. Nope, nothing. Oh well, it was worth a try. Nice bag. I'm guessing it belongs to whomever owns the coat. Let's see what we've got in here. Nothing much except a pair of shoes. They look like they might fit. I think that goes into the showers. I haven't got a complete outfit yet. Attention employees. Please remember to lock your valuables in the provided lockers. The Ministry is not responsible for lost or stolen property. I shouldn't take it down. Someone left a pair of shoes just thrown on the ground here. These are a pair of men's shoes. They're too big for me. Nice to see they keep this place clean. I'm not about to start mopping floors. Nice to see they keep this place clean. I've already got a bucket, and I'm not in the mood to start cleaning anything up. Looks like this cleaning cart is mainly used for storing bottles. Interesting. Looks soft and clean. The label on this tin says it's Astro brand powder disinfectant cleanser. The label on this bottle says it's Achilles brand floor cleaner. These lockers don't have any identifying marks on them. How are people supposed to remember which one is theirs? Locked, of course. This one is empty, but I can see the lock mechanism and it's surprisingly simple. It shouldn't be too tough to jimmy one of these open. I just need something thin to get in the doorframe. This should do the trick. Empty. Too bad. Nothing in here but a soggy old towel. Definitely not interested in that. There are clothes in here, but they're way too big for me. Aha! This set of clothes looks promising. Empty, apart from some old chewing gum wrappers. Nothing worth taking in here. Nothing boring. I think this will be a good enough disguise. I just need to find a decent place to put it on. Right, I'd better make this quick. Oh, that was nice. I can't remember the last time I took a hot shower.
Welcome to the Ministry of Medicine. Please select a destination or request directions.
I'd hate to be that poor guy on the right. A recruiting poster for the vaccine lottery. I can't deny it's an effective campaign. Just a wall rack with a bunch of Ministry of Medicine brochures. This seems like it might be interesting reading material. Just a wall rack with a bunch of Ministry of Medicine brochures. The Aristocracy, Guiding Tomorrow's Youth. I really hope this doesn't take too long. I guess that goes into the doctor's office. The window is closed, but I imagine the doctor's receptionist is back there somewhere. Soothing, although to be honest, now I kind of have to go to the bathroom. I'm not sticking my hand in there. This looks like something someone would have in their home, not at a doctor's office. No need to push furniture around. Looks like a pile of brochures about the Ministry of Medicine. He doesn't exactly look thrilled to be here, but then I can't really blame him. Hi there, I'm Amy.
What? Oh, hello. I'm Robert. Was there something in particular you wanted?
Not really, I was just saying hello.
I see. Well, not to be rude, but I've got a lot on my mind. I'm not really in the mood for small talk.
Okay then, forget I said anything. She looks bored. Who knows how long she's been waiting here. Excuse me.
I'm sorry, but I'm in no mood to talk right now. I'm sure you understand.
Looks comfy. This is comfortable, but kind of pointless right now. I think I should check in with the receptionist first.
Yes, may I help you?
I'm here to see Dr. Collins.
Do you have your appointment card?
Yes, it's right here.
Great. Amy Wellard. I don't seem to have you in the registry. Is this your first visit?
Yes.
Okay, not a problem. Just fill out this form for me, have a seat, and we'll call you in shortly.
Thanks. A blank medical form and a pen. I don't know what half the stuff they're asking on here even means.
I'm just worried they're going to give him the maximum punishment.
I don't know what to tell you. The aristocracy doesn't take kindly to that sort of thing. Have you been able to speak with him?
No, They took him in for questioning yesterday. Not even family can see him until they decide what they're going to do.
I guess the worst case scenario is he ends up in Rockwall for a few years.
I can't believe he could be so selfish as to not even consider what this will do to his family. What am I supposed to tell my grandchildren? No, your daddy won't be home for Christmas because he was selling counterfeit lottery tickets to poor people.
At least they'll know not to do what he did.
Miss Wellard, you can go inside. Dr. Collins will be in to see you momentarily. Oh, and if you need to schedule a follow-up appointment, don't forget to speak to me afterwards.
Some body part or system that I'm completely unfamiliar with. Some body... That is a heck of a lot of books. Nice to know the doctor's well read, at least. They're mostly medical textbooks. Nothing that interests me. A cross-section of a human head. Odd, but kind of fascinating. I'm no doctor. I wouldn't know what to do with it. I remember having one of those when I was a kid. Too bad it broke. There's nothing on it to examine. I guess this must be an experiment of some kind. I shouldn't touch it. Who knows what's in there? Why would he keep a skeleton arm in a jar? I'm not getting near that thing. None of this makes any sense to me. Bodies aren't exactly my area of expertise. None of this makes any... I can't make heads or tails of this one. I can't make heads or... I guess that's supposed to be a drawing of a brain? There's a lot of interesting looking stuff on this table. It's nice to see the doctor keeps his hands clean when dealing with patients. I just had a shower. My hands are clean right now. It says, "I love you, Dr. C," and it's signed I.S. No, I think that's private. She's pretty. I wonder who she is. The doctor would definitely miss this. This jar looks like it's full of candy. Well, maybe just one won't hurt. This jar is full of little flat wooden sticks. I don't even want to know what they're used for. I don't think one of these would do me any good. I've seen one of these before, I think. Doctors use them to listen to people's hearts. I think the doctor would miss this if I took it. That's the fanciest paper towel dispenser I've ever seen. There aren't any messes to wipe up that I can see. Huh, there's 2 forms of soap. I guess this profession would make anyone a germaphobe. I don't need any soap. Huh, there's... I guess you can't be too careful when dealing with sick patients. No, I think the dirt under my fingernails adds a certain charm to my appearance. Impressive. Feather quill pens are hard to come by. I can't think of anything I could do with that. There's lots of scribbles and notes on here. There's one that says, "This week's CS password equals next week's surgery." That's probably important. I'll just copy it down. The doctor will notice if I take this. I need another way of keeping this information. Doesn't look very comfortable.
Good afternoon, Miss Wellard.
Hello, Dr. Collins.
I've been informed that this is your first visit. Is that right?
Yes, that's right.
You look somewhat familiar. Are you sure you haven't been here before?
Yes, I'm sure.
You must just have one of those faces. In any case, what are you here for today?
I have green lung. The symptoms started about a week ago.
I see. If you'll just have a seat on the examination table, I'll do a quick checkup and administer your vaccine dose. There you are. You should notice a decrease in symptoms within the hour.
Thank you, Doctor.
Oh, Miss Wellard?
Yes?
I swore an oath to do no harm and heal the sick, so I would never turn away someone seeking vaccine. But I'd like to offer you a suggestion. When sneaking around other people's houses, don't stand so close to the windows. I'm sure you're aware of the consequences if you were ever caught.
Understood.
Yes, may I help you?
Do you know where I can find central storage?
No, and even if I did, I wouldn't be allowed to tell anyone. Why are you asking?
Just curious. I heard someone talking about it in the hallway.
Well, I don't think they should have been. The people in charge don't like loose lips.
I'll forget I heard anything then. I was told to schedule a follow-up appointment?
Of course. Let me just show you our calendar, and you can pick a date that works best for you.
I don't think I can make another appointment for today. There's already something scheduled on that day. There's already something scheduled on that day. There's already something scheduled on that day. How about this date?
Perfect. I'll pencil you in. All set? See you soon, Miss Wellard.
I wrote down what it said on the doctor's notepad. This week's CS password equals next week's surgery.
Yes, may I help you?
I just want you to know, I've got the perfect life.
Well, obviously you don't if you're seeing a doctor, but I'm glad you feel that way.
Is it possible to change my appointment date?
Sure, that won't be a problem. Take a look at the calendar and let me know which date works best for you.
There's already something scheduled on that day. It says, surgery, Paul Scott, medulla oblongata. This date is blank. How about this date?
Perfect. I'll pencil you in. All set? See you soon, Miss Wellard.
Another one of those handy ministry directory terminals.
Welcome to the Ministry of Medicine. Please select a destination or request directions.
I'd like some directions, please.
Please state the name of the room you would like directions to.
Medulla oblongata?
Password accepted. One moment, please. Central storage is located to the left of the administrative cafeteria. It is the unmarked door next to the cleaning closet. Do you require further directions?
Nothing else, thanks.
Thank you for using this directory. Have a pleasant day.
That is one huge metal door. There has to be something fairly important on the other side. But what? I don't think opening this door is going to be quite that simple. This must be where the crates wind up going. I wonder what's on the other side of the wall. I don't think this chute will open manually. I'm guessing this is what they use to transport the crates around. Looks like someone left a box cutter on it. Well, if someone was careless enough to leave this box cutter here, we'll just go with the old finders keepers rule. Well now, that's certainly tempting. I remember seeing a diagram of one of those in a book Nelson had. When the alarm is triggered, the little clapper hits the bell and makes a noise. There's not much I can do to it with my bare hands. Interesting. I guess they put this in here as a part of the emergency detection system. I don't think tampering with the smoke detector is going to help me here. Besides, I can't reach it. A standard box cutter. The blade is pretty sharp. I'd best be careful handling this. If I cut this wire, I don't know if the terminal will affect anything in the room. I can't reach this wire, but I don't think I should cut it anyway. Well, now if the alarm goes off, the alert will at least be limited to this room. I've cut the wire, so the rest of the alarm system will be unaffected by anything that happens in this room. Okay, let's get some of this cleaner in the bucket. My cast iron bucket, it's been incredibly used. I've poured some cleaning fluid in it. This looks like a good spot. The cleaner will catch on fire, but there won't be any smoke. I need something else. Something tells me this brochure will be more useful in here. My bucket, full of flammable liquid floor cleaner and paper, and in a rather convenient position. Okay, this should work. Oh crap, what was I thinking? That was a close one. I need to find a way to stop the alarm from going off. There, that should muffle the alarm if it goes off. Hopefully with the rags stuffed between the clapper and the bell, the alarm will be muffled if it goes off. Here goes nothing. That did it. I'll put out the fire before it gets out of control. My God. There's enough vaccine stored in here to treat the entire population for years. Danton was right. The government has been lying to everyone all along. This isn't right at all. The people need to know the truth.
Amy Wellard, by order of the aristocracy, you are under arrest for trespassing on private property, breaking and entering, theft, and tampering with official Ministry of Medicine documentation.
I'm sure there's been some kind of misunderstanding.
Our orders are quite clear. You are hereby ordered to come with us for detention in Rockwall Prison.
Don't I at least get some kind of trial first?
We're here to escort you to Rockwall, not to answer questions. If you do not cooperate, we have authorization to shoot you on the spot. You are also ordered to return those stolen clothes to their proper location before leaving the ministry.
Fine, let's go.